A Parent's Guide. 3 simple steps to easing anxious children back to school. Now, over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how parents can teach their anxious child to feel better and more confident about going back to school with these 3 simple steps. Now, as well as this video, I've created a parenting companion guide with more tips on dealing with those anxious moments, particularly those around school refusal. All you need to do is just drop me a line below and I'll send it straight to your messenger. Now, for those that don't know me, my name is Stuart Nunn and I'm a child and family therapist, and I spent the last decade helping worried parents with anxious children. I teach real therapeutic skills and techniques that can help children feel happier and more confident. Listen, my ultimate goal is to help parents enjoy family time together again without the cloud of anxiety hovering over them. So before we get started, just remember to drop me a line below and I'll send you that parenting companion guide. It's filled with tips about those anxious moments and those around school refusal. So let's just get started. Now, as the annual back to school season approaches, some parents might notice their children exhibiting signs of anxiety. Now, this could manifest as sleepless nights, a loss of appetite, or even outright school refusal. Now, if you find yourself in that situation, you are really not alone. Childhood anxiety is more common than you think, particularly when it comes to transitions and new environments. So, how can you make this process easier for your little ones? So I said at the beginning there's 3 simple steps. Now, step 1 is one that I give all my clients, and that is to start a journal. A really simple journal, and all you're doing is answering one question. What went well today? Now, those things could be big things or they could be little wins, but it doesn't matter. Just get them down on paper. If your child is too small for the writing thing, help them, write it with them, talk it out. It is so crucial to improving the way children feel and that positiveness coming through. Do it every day and you will start to see amazing results. Number 2 is be honest with them. Ask them what they're worried about, what's troubling them at school. Now, this could be to do with friends or enemies. Teachers, it might be the subjects at school. Sometimes it's too difficult. Do you know, it's the other way. It could be too easy, so they get bored. So they get that anxiety of, what am I going to do? Talk to them about it. It's so important. And maybe your role is just to listen. You might not be able to solve all the problems, but just listening to how they feel is really crucial. Now, the 3rd step is going back to the journal. So they've been writing things that are helping them feel better, what went well, and they get a feeling from that. And what I would like you to do is to take that feeling and help them create it whenever they want. And this is one of the fantastic techniques in NLP. It's called anchoring. Now, we'll just do a really simple version of it. So if they've had a lovely time and they've been silly, they've been laughing, and they wrote that down in their journal, I had a great time with a friend, we giggled about this, something really just made us laugh out loud. Find out what they were doing. Get them laughing again. And when you see they're laughing, now it depends whether they're left-handed or right-handed. I'm left-handed, so I would actually use my right hand to do my anchoring because it's not usual. My brain goes, what are you doing? Oh, this is an anchor. So if they're right-handed, then use your left hand. And for me, I just touch a finger and my thumb together. Remember that time when I was laughing and being silly? And as a dad, I tend to do that quite a lot. But your child will go through all this. Get them thinking about that. Press their fingers together. Get them laughing. And when they stop laughing a little bit, just get them to separate their fingers. For each of their little items they put, what went well, go through that whole process. And I guarantee you, when you come back to that moment, and they say, oh, use your anchor, they press their fingers together, a big smile will come on their face. They'll remember all those good things. And that gives them more confidence going forward and going to school. So there it is. It's the 3 tips, 3 steps to helping your child feel better about going back to school. Number 1 is starting the journal. Number 2 is just talk to them, listen to them. And number 3 is establishing their anchor, their happy button, as I call it sometimes. Once again, if you want that parenting companion guide, just drop me a line below.